Janusz Lewandowski has been an MEP in our group for the past 5 years, most of that time serving as the chairman of the Parliament's Budgets Committee. So clearly he's highly qualified to serve as the European Commissioner responsible for budgets, the job that Poland has proposed him for. Commissioner-designate Lewandowski was quizzed by MEPs from his former committee, the Budgetary Control Committee and the Regional Policy Committee on his plans for his term in office. Some of the questions dealt with Mr. Lewandowski's approach to the next long-term EU budget, known as the financial perspective, which will be settled during his term.
Thinking about future and the future financial perspective, we have a lesson of the past. The lesson of the past is as follows. The earlier we are to agree the political priorities, the easier it is to equip them with financial holdings. The problem for the future, one of the many problems, is how to find a key orientation. Could be, for example, climate environment, but it has to appeal to the people.
The hearing also dealt with the problem of irregularities in accounting for structural and cohesion funds. Mr. Lewandowski was asked by several MEPs if he would name and shame member states that failed to address concerns about such irregularities.
Here is the problem of different standards of different member states. That is why there is a request at the floor, very well known to me, to name and shame, partly by revealing the names of several states that are lagging behind in execution, in consumption and implementation of a cohesion policy. But this is very unpopular with the Council, and I am in between. The requests of the Parliament are very well known to me.
Under the Lisbon Treaty, Parliament's responsibilities have grown substantially. MEPs have an important role of scrutiny and holding the Commission to account. But when asked about whether Parliament had the power to increase certain parts of the EU budget, he was clear.
Parliament is growing in powers, that is full co-decision and what is now called the ordinary legislative procedure, but not that powerful to unilaterally change the budget. It needs consent of the two arms of a budgetary authority, and this is always easier to find a place in the Parliament for increases, for equipping policies with money, than on the side of Council.